Well, hey there, Littermates. Welcome back to Boss Kitty Live. I am your host, Boss Kitty. Let's turn this music down because my voice is so much more important than the music. I don't want to turn it down any more than that, though. Okay. Hello, welcome, welcome. I would say happy Monday, but that would be a lie. It is, in fact, Wednesday. My apologies that we skipped Monday's show. TK had a quick oral surgery, actually, that he was not prepared to have. He's fine. It was just on his lip. It's healing nicely, but as my co-producer, mostly producer, it makes the job a little hard to do without him, and I wanted him to be able to rest, and I wanted to be able to take care of him. So that's why we were not here on Monday, but we're here today, and we're back with our Scottish Highland moo cow. So we're going to be working on that tonight. Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm very quiet. Interesting. Let's pop this in a little more, see if that works. I'm all the way in the yellow is what this tells me, though. I can bring it up a little bit more like that, but check it out. I'm all the way in the yellow. Is that better, guys? Okay, cool. You can DIY an air filter with... Oh, okay. I was like, what are we talking about? How was everybody? How is everybody? It's been like a week since I've talked to any of you, so I'd love to know how everybody's doing, what you've been up to. Oh, thank you, Nick Cat. I will pass that on to him. So just a quick reminder that this is our first show of June. I cannot believe it's already June. So we will be doing the May subscriber giveaway tonight. So the first time that we do our... Let me see how many shows we had in May. Let's take a look real quickly. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, Craft Hole's in here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shows. So we're going to do... we're going to pull 3 finalists during each round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups, except for the last one where we'll pull the last 2 finalists and then we'll collect our winner. The winner will get a $30 gift card to bosskittyshop.com. With that in mind, though, because we're awesome, our winner of the June giveaway, which will happen in July, will get a free blue box set. So the blue box that we're doing for the Doctor Who 60th anniversary, you guys know what I'm talking about. You will get, one lucky winner will get a full box set. So that's 5 skeins of yarn, 4 Cat's Cradle, 1 Kitty Glitter, of their choice, either the Enemies and Allies set or the Lords of Time box set. If we hit 1,000 subscribers, and we are about 30 away from that, then one lucky winner will actually get both box sets at $300 worth of yarn. I showed off the Lords of Time to everybody last Wednesday, so I'm going to show off the Enemies and Allies one tonight. Yes, I'm so happy he's doing better too. Windstorm knocked out your power there. Oh my gosh. Oh, hello. Thank you. Okay, so let's just started season 4 of Doctor Who. Bubbles, are you loving it? So let's take a look at this. So here it is in all its glory. This is the full set. This has the patron color in it as well, which I'll show off here in a second. But I just really quickly want to go over these with you guys. So this will not be in the winter, but if you're a patron, you can still get this box set right now. This is available through June. It's $150 for this. And then if you are a patron for an additional $20, you can add on the Patron-exclusive colorway. So we're going to start here. Your Kitty Glitter colorway for the Enemies and Allies set is Exterminate, and it's our Dalek colorway. It is very sparkly. You've got some really pretty kind of Tales of St. Olaf vibes going on in there, and then this really deep red, and then speckles with the black and everything. It's a very classic Dalek colorway. I have a cheat sheet here just in case I forget names. Going into our Cat's Cradle colorways, we have the Journalist, which is our Sarah Jane Smith colorway. So that's for one of the companions, probably the most famous companion, if we're being honest. She has a lot of like kind of pale blue and lovely pale yellow flowery dresses that she wears. She has a lot of color and a lot of things that she wears, but that's what we went with. It's this really lovely light blue with yellow. It's very, very springy, very summery. Oh, thank you, Winter. And thank you, How I Disappear. I'll let him know. Next up is probably my favorite, one of my favorites in the set, and one of the most unique. This is our The Best One. It's called The Best One, and it's our master colorway, and it's based off Missy, who is the best one, darling. But we've got her really pretty kind of royal purple velvet Mary Poppins-esque dress on that she wears, and then she has this little black kind of straw hat, also very Mary Poppins-esque, that has the splattering of dried flowers on it, and that's what I was doing right here. So you get the purple that goes through into the black, and then at the very end you get just this splash of, they're not even bright, they look like dried flowers, which is what I was going for. And I've never really done a colorway that way, where you have both you have a very set area that's got speckles in it, and then you've got the more solid tones in there. So this was really exciting for me. Marie, have a wonderful evening. Hello, Elena. How are you? Elizabeth. I loved her too. This one right here is Bad Wolf. This is based off of Rose Tyler. This is actually one of TK's favorite colors in both box sets. He's absolutely in love with this color, and I think it's probably one of his least favorite companions. So that's impressive. Yeah? Am I right on that one? Spot on. So I'm not centered. There we go. So this kind of screams early 2000s because that's where it came from, quite frankly. Rose wore a lot of pinks and denim, and that she had that really almost obnoxious purple leather jacket. I am in love with this color so much. Thank you, Roxanne. And then this one right here is called Don't Blink, and of course it's based off of the Weeping Angels. You've got your really kind of pale blue stone and then the mossy green that goes through it. I love this color. It's so beautiful, and I think it would look really pretty with like Buttons and Bravery as an example. As well as Missy. Missy's pretty great too. And then of course the Patron-exclusive colorway is Hello Sweetie. And it's our River Song colorway. It's based off this lovely shirt that she's got in one of the episodes. I think it's the one where you find out her origin story. I'm not sure though. I'd have to go back and double check. But it's like this kind of mauve color, and then the black speckles because it's got kind of a black chevron leopard almost print on it. So we've got a splash of black in there, and then you've got black speckles as well. So this is $150. You can go over to BossKittyShop.com right now and pick it up if you want to. If you want the additional colorway for only $20 more, usually it would be $34. You'll want to go over to patreon.com/BossKitty and sign up as a patron at any of our 3 levels, and then you can take the link and go pick up this colorway as well. You would just add it on to everything. So just a quick reminder, because I know there's been some confusion, and I still need to get Allison your refund for you, but it's 1 Patreon colorway per box set, and it has to match the set that it goes with. So Hello Sweetie goes with the Enemies and Allies set. I'm not going to show off the other one right now because I don't have it in hand, but the Lords of Time one has 10 on it, so David Tennant. That would go with the Lords of Time box set, and it's 1 skein per box set, so just keep that in mind. Later on, you guys will be able to do custom orders. It'll be great. You'll have a lot of fun. Woo! But yes, subscriber giveaway, super exciting. That'll happen in July, so hopefully we'll actually be able to give away 2 of them, you guys. I'm going to put these just up here so you guys can take a look at them throughout the evening, sort of, kind of, not really. You weren't called out. I was called out because I had to get the refund to you. So I'm 100% calling myself out on this because we should have set it up differently, quite frankly. We made it's such a big box set, having 2 box sets and 2 Patreon colors, that we're learning things. That's what it was. So I wasn't calling you out at all. I was calling myself out, quite frankly, for the mistake, because there were a few people that happened with. Okay, here it is, you guys. My adorable little Highland cow. If you weren't here for when we started, what is his name? Oh yeah, it's Connor MacCow of the Clan MacCow. Thank you. Forgot for a second. So this is Connor MacCow of Clan MacCow. He is a Highland cow. There can be only one. That's not true though. There's a lot of them. Just don't put them in the same house, or one of them they'll fight to the death, which is weird because they are only heads. Oh my God, they're only heads. It just gets better and better. He's pretty adorable. This is what he's going to look like when he's done. You are not late. First rule of Fight Club is that you're never late to Fight Club. Right here. I guess Knit Club. Craft Club. So this is what he's going to look like when he's done. This is really funny because I actually have a snake plant. We just went over the Enemies and Allies box set is all. You're good. Okay. So with that in mind, I've got my extra yarnies. We're working on the bottom half. So this is the top half of his face, and then this is the bottom half. And this was a kit. It came with everything I needed, which is really great. It's by Sincerely Louise. You can go check out all of her stuff. She's got lots of different adorable heads. She's got a unicorn head. Like, here are some of them right here. There's a badger, a ram. Here's a moose head. Oh my God, that moose is so cute. But we got the Highland cow. I love Donna too. Those are such great colors. Congrats on the speckled flower. Thank you, Elena. I appreciate that. I was really proud of that. Donna is one of your favorites. Donna is one of my favorites as well. And it was really hard not to do a Donna colorway, but I had so many female companions going on at that point that I needed to get some enemies in there. Because trust me, I really wanted a Bill colorway, actually. Like, Bill is probably my favorite companion. And I couldn't make it happen, unfortunately. But that's okay. There's always next. You know what? That doesn't mean that later on I can't make a colorway dedicated to one of those peeps. Fellow sassy redhead, for sure. So we're on the backside. At the very least, I know the backside is just pearls. Let's see what time it is. Oh, you guys, guess what? It's 6:46. So before we even get started with this, oh, I'm a hot mess today. It is time for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Polynits. Bill did not get the screen. I agree. That last season was so good, and I don't know. That last season, the Capaldi was just wonderful, and I was so sad that everybody left. But that's neither here nor there. I could go on and on forever with that. So let's go to this screen right here so we can pick our winner. Come right in here and do the legal stuff, the boring stuff, and then we'll pick a winner. Hopefully it'll be a winner that can be a winner. Do I have, let me see here, my spreadsheet. Bubbles? Bubbles, you're not on here. That means you are our first contestant on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Congratulations! Sorry, I was a little excited about that. Let's get this wheel up for you, my dear. Why does it keep doing that? There we go. Here's our beautiful wheel in all its glory. I'm with Moonbow and Earthy Gal. Yay! If you're new to the show, we'll go over this real quickly. We go over it once per show all the time because, you know, I'm all about consistency, I guess. So, oh my gosh, we still don't have dad jokes on here. I'm sorry, guys. We have dad advice still. We'll talk to TK about that. But we do have adjunct animal sounds. We have Ravelry patterns for $5 or $10. I have a Ravelry pattern I need to get out tonight, actually. We have Blinky rolls. We have merch codes, which are for buttons and stickers. We have, unfortunately, Game Over, Yarn Tarot, and free shipping, both international and domestic. And as many people who bought box sets this last time around realized, that free shipping code does, in fact, work on your orders for things like that. So it adds up because shipping's not cheap these days. Okay, Bubbles, I'm going to spin this wheel for you. I did too, Crochet. It was heartbreaking. And there was so many people that I was just like, no! Oh my gosh. Bubbles, you won a Ravelry pattern. Congratulations. That is so exciting. So my dear, all you need to do is message me on Discord with your Ravelry username and a pattern for up to $5 that you would like me to gift to you. And I will. I shall. I promise. Even if it takes me a day or two because I am a goofball. But congratulations and thank you so much for being a subscriber. We really appreciate it. We'll see you in half an hour. Okay. So next, we're actually going to head on over to... Yeah. We're going to head on over to a little field trip because now we need to pick our first 3 finalists for the subscriber giveaway. So the way we do this is for, let's see, this is number 76. We'll start there. So this was the first show in May. Copy this, bring it over here. Control V. Perfect. Show random names. And then I just need to tell them that this is 8. Get YouTube comments. So there are 17 comments on here. We're going to go ahead and pick our winner. It's Crochet Hooked. Congratulations, Crochet Hook. You are our first our first winner. And in fact, I'm going to put your name over here for the time being, just because I don't have the wheel up yet. I'll do that here after this first round. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do number 2. Bring this over here. One of these days I'll find a better way to do this. And that is 15. We've got 15 comments on here. Brittany Michelle, congratulations, you are second finalist. Once again, I'm going to take your name over here to where, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm putting it where the episode is for now. Brittany, M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E, and then at the end of the night when we do the whole wheel, I'll get the wheel up and we'll put everybody in there. And then here is our third. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, these are our finalists for the big subscriber giveaway for May. We take one from each of our VODs. There's 17 comments on this one. Let's see who it's going to be. And every time you comment on one of these, Roxanne, congratulations, you are a third finalist. Every time you comment on one of these and you're a subscriber, you enter in to potentially win that $30 gift card, or this month's giveaway will actually be the box set. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's go back here. Actually get started on this, kiddos. I'm so excited. What's the prize for the sub giveaway? The sub giveaway for this month, as in May's sub giveaway, the one we're doing tonight, is a $30 gift card. That's our pretty standard one. When we do box sets, however, the following month, we always do this big thing where we give away a box set. And in this particular case, what it is so June's subscriber giveaway will be a box set of the subscriber's choice. They can pick the Enemies and Allies one or the Lords of Time, whichever one they want. If we hit 1,000 subscribers and we can maintain that through the month, we will give away both box sets to one lucky winner. That's a lot. That's pretty intense, actually. But we're willing to do it. We're super excited about it. So we're really close to that. I think we're like 30 off at the moment. We are posting once a week right now in social media. There are extra entries that you can do there. So if you comment on the Facebook post or the Instagram post from Boss Kitty Shop and you tag one of your friends in there, you get an extra entry for that. It's one tag per post, so each post will be an extra entry. You can't do 5 people on one post. Just keep that in mind. It doesn't quite work that way. So those will be extra entries in the subscriber giveaway for this month. Just keep that in mind. It is 100% the box set next month. Okay, so where are we on this? We are on the bottom side. I'm not really showing these off. You guys can't really see what I'm doing, which is good. Underpiece. I have no idea what row I'm on, so we should probably figure that out. But there's a lot of different ways to read your work, okay? So check this out. I haven't worked on this in a hot minute. You guys are aware of that. So I got to figure out what row I'm on. I can count my stitches and see if I can figure it out that way, because she does, in fact, tell you what your stitch count is at the end of some of these. So that's one way we can do it. So let's check that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 13 stitches here. Now this only works if one row only has 13 stitches, but if I've got like 4 rows of 13 stitches, I've narrowed it down for sure, but I still have to go with it. So it looks like 13 stitches are right here. That's what it says. Knit front back, SKP. No, hold on one second, because I don't think I have any L1s in here, and I've already done L1s a bunch. So no, that is not correct. 13 stitches, 11 stitches, 13 stitches. Change to main color. And see, all of these have 13 stitches, I think. So I just know I'm in this section. Now here's the thing. The L1 that's listed right here, those are those loops. So I can count how many rows of loops I have now. And that's pretty easy to count on this. I can pull these ones back and I can see this is 1 row of loops. This is 2 rows of loops. This is 3 rows of loops. This is 4 rows of loops. Looks like I'm on my 5th row of loops. So that's another way to check. So if that's the case, and my loops start right here, L1, then 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 4th row of loops. That would mean I'm on row 21. Now the final way that I can count this is I can count my stitches. And that's the easiest way usually. So I'm going to come down here. This is my cast on stitch right here, right? So we don't count that, but each of these V's is a stitch. And if I pull on this, it makes it a little easier for me to see some of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm on row 21. So that's how you would count that. There are these V's right here. So we'll do that one more time just so you guys can see. So this first V with the knot at the bottom, that's my cast on. I'm not going to count that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can move everything now because I know that there's 10 in the white. So I could go like this and I'd still know 10 in the white. So After that, we're going to go into the brown, and this gets a little tricky because there's loops, but you'll notice I picked an area that has the least amount of loops. So we've got 10 here, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we have this funky loop right here, so you just look at it. This whole thing right here is connected, so that's going to be 16, right? So 17, 18, 19, 20 is on the needle itself, which means my next row would be row 21. And that also makes sense because I'm on the front side, which means it would be an odd row. So that's one way that you can when I say reading your work, that's what I mean. I've looked at different aspects of this. I've read my stitches by counting my stitches. I've read my rows by counting my rows up. I've read my stitch count by looking at how many rows of loops I have. I've read my knitting by looking at how many stitches I have cast on currently. There's a ton of different ways. I can look at this and say, clearly I'm not in the first section because I've already finished the white part. I'm in the tan section. So I can look for the main color section. It's just kind of a deduction thing. Oopsies. Where am I? There we go. So that's kind of how you figure that out. There's lots of different ways to do it. Whatever way works best for you is what you should use. A lot of people like to use charts to keep track, or they do row trackers. I am a lazy person who does not do any of that. I'm the worst. Okay, so row 21 is knit 1 L1 6 times. You guys remember how these L1s work? I vaguely remember how these L1s work. The L1s are Connor's hair right here. So we start by knitting 1. But we don't take the stitch off the needle. We bring it to the front, okay? And then we're going to drop this down like so, because we want 2 inches worth of loopy loop that comes down. So about right there, and then 2 more inches that come back up like that, and it goes to the back of the work, and then we're going to knit through that back loop. So we're knitting through the same stitch. We've just made 2 stitches on 1 stitch. We only want 1 though, so now we're going to take this first stitch that we created and bring it over the top of the second one. And you've secured that loop into place. That's how that works. You use highlighters or different colored pens to mark a row when you're done. A lot of people do that. That's a great idea. There are, for actual charts, and if you're using paper, there is a metal like tablet type thing you can get, and then just a piece of black magnet piece, right? And you can put that on each row to go up and down. I'm not really a big fan of those because those can move around a lot, and you might as well just use like an electric tablet and highlight each row when you finish it, or highlight the row like you said with a highlighter. For you more type A folks who like counting things, the Tally Counters app, yep, that's great too. Okay, so we're doing L1, knit 1. We're going to do another L1, so back through the front, bring the yarn to the front of the work. Let's go ahead and measure our 2 inches right here, since I happen to have my measuring tape out. Bring it all the way to the back of the work, knit through the back of that loop, and then bring the first stitch over the second stitch. That's twice. We're going to do this set 6 times, the L1 knit 1. You have a metal tablet thing, but you're terrible about using it. I think a lot of people are. I had one. My mom gave one to me, and I tried to use it with the best intentions. Number 1, I lose stuff all the time, you guys. All the time. You have no idea. So it doesn't work out so well for me. I lose pieces to things. In fact, I was just in a panic because TK got me last year, or a few years ago actually, this really cool box set for Suede, which is Savage Worlds. It's a role-playing system. Got me this really cool box set that I wanted for my birthday. It's the Deadlands set, so it's the Weird West basically, right? And it had a ton of player handbooks in it and little things that I needed, like so much cool stuff. Plus it had my core rule book for the system in it. And I have not been able to find it for months. I have no clue where it is. I've been freaking out. It's not in any of the boxes. Mentioned it to my gaming group, and one of my friends went and looked in her closet, and she's like, "Is this it?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, that's it. Yes, thank you." So that's me. I'm a hot mess when it comes to stuff that I'm supposed to keep my hands on. People love the rings for sure. You always manage to knock the magnet askew and lose your place. Right? That's what I would do. You have ADHD. So do I. Are we doing a new mal? So yes, T, we will be doing a new make along. with all the little crazies that's been going on lately, I haven't had a chance to get that posted yet. So I will work on that this weekend. Not this weekend, we'll be in Bend, but I'll work on it before Monday. What you guys are going to see pop up in Discord is the spring summer make along options. They're all going to be socks, okay? We're going to do so many different options for socks. I want for you guys, I'm going to put a ton of them up there. I want you guys to go ahead and vote on which ones you want. You'll have a week to do that. We're going to try to narrow it down to 5 options for crochet and 5 options for knit. So the ones that have the top 5 votes for each of those are what we're going to grab, and those will be the ones that you can choose from. They are all going to be either knit or fingering weight / sock weight or DK weight, because I have to be able to make them in Boss Kitty yarn to use them potentially as a display piece. Plus, I refuse to make lace weight socks. Sorry, guys. So there you go. The fact that I'm willing to make socks, you all should know how much I love you, because I'm not a fan. I love socks. I just don't love making them. You're just a hot mess too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. The show went really well. I sold a lot of art stuff. Oh, congratulations. That's great. Yeah, the alternate socks will definitely be up there. Okay, so front, like so. And then we're just going to bring this over like so. We're also looking into changing up the show a little bit, you guys. I've talked about that before. So, yeah, TK and I are trying to do some new stuff, and we're pretty excited about it. Let's see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be able to do one more. I can. That'll be my 6th one, and that should match up with my pattern. So we'll check this in a second. So, thanks to the success of the box sets, like the biggest success of the box sets, this Doctor Who set has been our biggest box set sale ever. Like it's busted all of our old records. I think the Toil and Trouble set had taken first place for that for a while, this last time, but this has knocked it out of the park, and we've left it open for the full month so that you guys can continue to order, obviously. But what it means is that we can finally get that piece of equipment we need, the proofer, that's going to allow us to dye so much more yarn all at once. And then we have an electrician coming out next week or the week after to wire the studio up with some extra amps so that we can run that. And then potentially the other plan is, and TK is really excited about this. This is going to take some time though. It's not going to happen overnight. He wants to move this studio out into the dye studio / work booth area, so that not only will I be able to knit and crochet with you guys and spin with you guys, but we can flip the camera around and you guys can watch me. We can do dye shows. Like you guys can watch me dye and stuff. Watch me dye. And then TK can work on some heavier duty items on Craft Hole as well. So we are in the process of getting that taken care of. It's gonna be a bit though. It's not gonna be something that happens overnight, but it is definitely in the works. Hi, baby girl. This is Zuzu. Sweet, sweet, sweet Zuzu. Oh my goodness, she's so happy. She's getting really good at loves. This is our littlest baby. She is 9 months, and she is a tortie, and she is as sassy as they come. Hi, baby girl. Her and Gracie used to be really good friends, and now Gracie's like, I want nothing to do with this baby, and it breaks my heart because the baby just wants to love Gracie. But her and Con get along really well together. That's enough, Dad. Bye-bye, Zuzu. She is getting so big. Yeah, right? I was super excited about that, too, that you guys would be able to get dyeing streams. TK can get, like, the bandsaw out and stuff. Yeah, so we're going to change a lot of stuff. It's not going to be the same show that it's been for the past 4 years. Not just because I want to give you guys new stuff, but to be honest, the repetitiveness, you start to burn out on doing the same thing over and over again, right? Like, I love hanging out with you guys, and that's what keeps me going with this. But the repetitiveness, like, you guys have got to be like, come on, do something else too. So that's the plan, is we just want to liven things up for you. You would love a dye stream. I would love to give you guys a dye stream. Like, I think that would be so freaking cool. And it wouldn't just be a dye stream. We could have that happen on the reg. Now, we wouldn't be able to use the big proofer while I'm doing a show mode. Well, maybe we can actually if we're using that 15 in ceiling. My electric bill is going to go through the roof though. Oh noes. Okay, there we go. That's better. We're just purling the back side. Purrs to Zuzu. I'll pass those along. Oh my gosh, did you just mess with my shirt? We found this out on accident. I have a green shirt on today, and we left the green screen on from last week during our anniversary show. So behold my shirt. Oh, it's right there too. The plant as well has become the roses. This was completely on accident. Hey. It's very strange. I wonder if this would do it too. A little bit. That's really cool. So there you go. That's what my shirt looks like on a green screen. No, that's fine. There's no green in that. Are you kidding me? I feel like the weather girl that wore green to work on her first day. There's got to be one in every town, right? Can you change this back, please? I am so cutting edge. Seriously. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh, chowder. Like that. TK goes, what was the cartoon? And I was like, chowder. Oh, and for those of you wondering what the chalkboard says tonight, it says, these chalk pens suck. Because they do. I can only find one of them at this point. That took me, what, 15 minutes to write because the chalk pens are so terrible. So I will be looking for new chalk pens tonight because these are awful. They do not work. The future of fashion. It is pretty magical. I know, danger, danger. I will not be anywhere near the saw. That's not for me. Although, you guys, my cherry tree is basically ripe at this point. I have a huge tree covered in beautiful red cherries. And I posted on Facebook today looking for a larger ladder. All I have is painting ladder, so it's pretty short. I was like, does anybody have like a tall ladder I can use? One that will reach the top of my tree and get me my cherries? And at the end, I was like, I promise I won't fall. Because I'm a big old klutz. We gave up and went back to actual chalk. Yeah, they're freaking terrible. I have no idea what brand they are. I used to watch Chowder when I babysat back in college, so it's been quite a while. Gosh, like 15 years at least. 13 years? Something like that. Chowder's on Hulu. What? What? That show was funny, and that show was not just funny for kids. That show was actually pretty damn funny for adults too. Okay, so row 23 is knit 2, L1, knit 1. Also, it is 7:08. You guys have just a few more minutes before our second round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. If you're not a subscriber, now is a great time to hit that button. Also, hit the like button, you guys. The more likes we have, the more likely we are to be in somebody else's stream. And as we were talking about earlier, we do have a subscriber giveaway that's going to be next month for this month. It's a full box set. If we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will give away 2 box sets. Oh, 10 skeins of yarn. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of yarn. And that comes with free shipping. So if you are not following us on social media, you can go to, on Facebook, it's Boss Kitty, and on Instagram, it's at Boss Kitty Shop. Find us there. The post on there talks about the box set and how to subscribe and all that jazz. It also gives you an additional way to enter into the box set giveaway, the subscriber giveaway. So all you have to do is go on to Instagram or Facebook, and on that post that we've posted, you need to tag one of your friends. That's it. And be a subscriber, clearly. So that's an additional entry into our subscriber giveaway for this month. Ooh, them must be some words. You're still watching Chowder and Adventure Time with your kiddos. Both great shows. Now this is interesting. Really? I just did that. Oh, no, I did. I just did this one. Why are you making me do that? That's weird. So row 23. Oh, is knit 2 L1. I was like, that's dumb. I don't like this. I say no. Glad I questioned. So if you're, that's another way to read your work. I was sitting here, I thought it said knit 3 L1. And when I went to knit 3 L1, I realized that the fourth one, which would have been the L1, was an L1 last row. And that didn't make any sense. So I started to question it. I was reading my work. Instead of just continuing on with what I assumed that the pattern said, I went ahead and looked at the pattern again and realized that I was mistaken. It actually says knit 2 L1. So it's really important to read your work like that. Trust yourself. Trust that if something looks wrong, there's probably a reason for that. You can eat so many. We don't know what type of cherry tree it is. It's not Bing cherries and they're not Rainier cherries. They are sweet cherries. I'm pretty sure that they are, they're smaller breed of cherries, if you will. And they're specifically, I mean, I can eat them the way they are. In fact, I have, they're pretty delicious. But they're really designed for pies and baking and jams and things like that, which I'm stoked about. I am so excited to make a cherry pie. You guys have no idea. And cherry jam, cherry everything, cherry preserves. Oh my gosh, very excited. Give me all the cherries. The fig tree has a ton of figs on it. They are not even close to ripe yet, but I guess those don't become ripe until like July or August. So I'm not too worried about it. My tomatoes, I'm so disappointed. So my tomato bushes are super bushy, or tomato plants are super bushy and beautiful. They have leaves on them. They do hang kind of sad a little bit sometimes, but that's, I think, because of the heat waves we've been having. But I have very few flowers on them. And I was reading, I guess I have too much nitrate in the soil and not enough potassium, I think is what it said. So I need to go get some extra fertilizer that's made specifically to make tomato flower. They are royal and cherries. That was the third one. Yeah. They're royal and cherries. There we go. Pluto TV is a free channel, my brother, and I can't get enough. Oh, Tina, I'm so glad you like it. TK loves it. There's so much cool stuff on there. I agree. All cherries are delicious. Sweet, sour, it does not matter. Now I have like 15. You had 3 tomatoes the first time. Now you have 15. Yeah, this is all new to me. My tomatillos are doing great. Like those are going really, really, they're just huge. As are my peppers. My peppers all look fantastic. My cucumbers are going wild. My pumpkins are doing great. My loganberries and my boysenberries are kind of slow, but I expected that. And then I don't think my strawberries are going to survive because I got them in really late. They were not in great shape when I got them in. I might try and go get more starters for those and just start over again. I know they're so delicious. Banana peels are good. Oh, really? I'll keep that in mind. Hello, Emily. How are you? Just started prepping orange seeds to grow for my kids. Let's see how it goes. Cross my fingers for you guys. Did you know that ripe cherries sink in bad or unripe cherries and all of the leaves and twigs will fall? I did not know that. Is that any type of cherry? That is interesting. Potash or 0060 fertilizer is potassium. You can also get a thing called row cover and make a sunscreen. I'm thinking about doing that too, just to help with the droopiness of the leaves. You have 1 cucumber that survived. Are those the same ones that are in the Queen Anne chocolate covered cherries? That's what I was thinking of too. But are those the ones they use in the Queen Anne cherry, the chocolate cherries? I think they are maraschino cherries. But I mean the fact that they're the smaller cherries like that. They might be sour cherries. Do you want to go grab one? Do you want to go grab one? Just go pluck one off the tree. Bring it in. He's going to go get a cherry for you guys. Any type and just... Oh, that's great. You had 3 red tomatoes the other day, but you haven't been outside in 2 days because the air quality... Oh, Brittany, yeah. I'm sorry you guys are having to go through that. You know, until you've had to go through it, you don't realize... I mean, you know that it sucks, but it sucks big time. So I think it was 2020. Is that when we had the fires, or was it 2019? I think it was 2020. It was 2020 because I was doing physical therapy after the accident, so it was during COVID. But we were like maybe 10 or 20 minutes away from some pretty nasty fires. Everything was orange and red. Are these ripe? You ready? Show them off. There they are, right there. They look ripe to me. Are they ripe? So these are the cherries that we have on our tree. They're a little darker red than they're showing up on the screen right now. Look at that. They're so cute, you guys. He says they're ripe. They feel ripe. They're firm, but they've got a little softness to them. And the tree's just covered in these. So I have to figure out how I'm going to get them all off of there. And I have to do it soon because I guess they don't last very long. Plus the birds will get to them. And we're in Bend for an Elvis Costello concert this weekend, so maybe I'll do it Friday afternoon and stick them in the, I know they look fake. I'm gonna pop one in my mouth. Let's see how fake they are. And we'll put this in a bowl over here. Those are pretty delicious, actually. They're a little tart. I'll probably go another day or two. Oh my god, they look so perfect. They look like jewelry. I know they do! For reals. Oh, you guys, we're past it. We're past it. Oh no. It's time. Yeah. It is time for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. The birds and the squirrels eat ours too. I was out there yesterday. I get out there every morning to just check on things around like 6 o'clock in the morning before I start work. And there was a bird and a blue jay, go figure, and I hate blue jays. A squirrel that were going to town in the tree. They were like going battle to the death. I did play in my headphones. Oh. TK's gonna fix the sounds real quickly before I go ahead and pick my winner. Great. But I need you to go back down there so I can pick down to the comments. Yeah, thank you. There we go. Thank you, TK. You're amazing. Let's see who it is. Killing's worth it. Congratulations. You are a second contestant on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. This is very exciting. Let's get that wheel up. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful wheel. Hello. This is our wheel. You guys know what's on it. I'm going to spin it. Bam. Oh my gosh, that's a blinky roll. What?
Congratulations, you're a winner.
That is amazing. You are a winner. So we're going to go ahead and tell the wheel to have a nice afternoon. Sorry, I was getting something up, so let's do that. Wheel, I'll see you in about half an hour.
Goodbye.
And then it's time. I don't have any yarn out right now either. It's time. Are you ready, Killing? Here we go. Wait, why did it do it that way? Let's try that one more time. There we go. I don't know if I need to reset this or what. Perfect. Okay, so this is how Blinky works. Not all of you have ever seen us do Blinky before. Blinky is a D20. It's this little jackass right here. I mean, lovely, beautiful die that loves to roll 20s. Blinky is called Blinky because when he rolls a D20, he blinks. If I roll a natural 20, Killing's worth it gets to choose a skein of yarn. Free shipping, free all of that. It's just our gift to her. And she gets to choose from these colors right here. We have BKDK in Clockwork. We have Kitty Glitter in Bruiser, which is like the sexiest thing in the whole world, in case you're wondering. And Kitty Glitter in Forest Park. So those are her three options. We're going to put these off to the side. We're going to bring our little dice tray over here. We're going to make this happen, guys. That is a 17. Unfortunately,
Game
not a natural
over.
20. It'll happen. We've had it happen once before. We used to get blinky rolls all the time with nat 20s, but because we've put it on the wheel, they're few and far between. But it's still fun to play. What it does mean is that Killing's worth it. You are still eligible to play again on Monday rather, and we're just so appreciative that you are part of this family, and you have been for some time. So thank you so much for being there and just being a subscriber and hanging out with us all the time. Speaking of subscribers, let's go ahead and head back over here and pick our 3 next finalists for the subscriber giveaway. Remember that our last 3 finalists that'll go on the wheel are Crochet Hooked, Brittany Michelle, and Roxanne. So if their names pop up, I'll have to pick somebody else, which is totally fine. But they are on the list as the 3 first finalists that we have. So come down here. See who it's going to be. Rashana, congratulations. You are 4th finalist on the wheel, for the subscriber giveaway. So let me get your name over here real quickly. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and grab, and that was for Episode number 79. We're doing episode 80 right now. Go down here. The YouTube comments. 14 comments. We'll go ahead and pick our winner. Ramona Darrington. You are 5th finalist. Let's make sure I spell your name right. There we go. Congratulations. This is so exciting. And then our 6th finalist is going to be... One of these days we'll find a much easier way to do this. 18 comments. Ooh, that's a big one. I think this is from... Nope, this is from episode 81. It's Casey. Congratulations, Casey. We'll get Casey's name in here. And then our last 2 finalists we will pick at the end of the next Wheel Goodies and Goof 'em Ups, and that will be from Craft Hole episode 1 and the Blue Box release set. So very, very, very exciting. In the meantime, you guys, I know you feel like we should be knitting, but I feel like it's actually
Time to stretch.
Stretch. Okay. Guys, we haven't had a stretch sess is in session in so long. I think it's time to get to it. So just kind of roll your shoulders a little bit, let your joints kind of loosen up. Make sure you've got that string, that piece of yarn at the very tip of your head so that it can pull up, right? And just kind of sit on the ball of your hiney and just let things kind of relax a little bit. And then you're going to take one hand forward whenever you're ready and say hello to the world and bring it across your body. And then hold on to it with your other hand, right? So you're just kind of making... The reason you're pulling against your chest like this is because it's going to stretch in your shoulder blade, which is what you're looking for. And then kind of stretch as far as you can with the hand that you're pulling. Oh, it feels so nice. I haven't stretched in a hot minute. Seriously, it's been a while. And then you're going to release it. And we'll just go ahead and bring the other one forward and bring it across. This is the one I have problems with. Oh, and stretch as far as you can. Remember to sit up straight while you do this. Posture is everything. I'm terrible about my posture. Oh, yeah, feels good. I feel like I could pop my shoulders now. Okay. So next we're going to go ahead and bring our hand forward and we're going to stretch on our fingers right here. And what you're doing is you're stretching your hand and you're stretching the underside of your forearm. All those tendons and muscles. And your wrist, which is really important. And just think about calming, relaxing things while you do this. Don't let your mind wander about things that are stressful. You know, think of your favorite foods. Maybe something that's coming up you're really excited about. Maybe something that's happened that really made you happy. I would just take that moment to be mindful of the things that put a smile on your face, because we tend to so often think of just the negative. So let's try to think of positive stuff. So now we're going to put our elbow on the table and just let our hand go forward. And you're going to very gently just press down on it so that you feel the stretch in your wrist right here. So something I am mindfully happy about. Let's see. I am happy to get to take TK to Bend, Oregon, to go see Elvis Costello, which is one of his favorite performers. And I'm grateful that I'm in a position in my life where I can do that, where I can, you know, decide that that's what I want to do for our anniversary is a little getaway. There was a time where we couldn't have done something like that. So that's nice to know that I have that ability these days. That's something I'm very grateful for. Oh, it feels so nice. Okay, so we're going to do this side of our wrist now on both sides, and then we'll end up doing the inner side. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand, you're going to spread it out like this. You're going to take your other hand, and you're going to take your thumb and link it into the crook of your other thumb, and then take your 4 fingers and bring them to the back, and then just gently bring it towards you. Remember, sit up straight. Oh my gosh. So yeah, while you're stretching, just think of those things. And then we're going to do the other one, like so. How I disappear. There you go. He's very excited. So I don't generally buy, and then we're going to do it again on this side, or forward. So you're going to do the opposite. Your thumb's going to go on the outside and your four fingers are going to go on the inside. And you're just going to pull forward. I don't generally buy concert tickets as a surprise for TK because he's very particular about concerts he wants to go to or shows. So I actually called and let him know. I was like, do you want to do this for your anniversary gift? And he was like a little boy. He's like, why haven't you bought them already? I was like, I just wanted to make sure first. So he is beyond stoked. It's very exciting. Just kind of roll those wrists out. You're going to hear a lot of pops and bumps and snap, crackle, pops. It's like there's Rice Krispie in there. If you don't hear pops, that's great. That means you're taking care of yourself. Let's go ahead and go to our workspace and put our hands out like so. Hello, hands. We're just going to rotate our thumbs. This song is a classic. You're glad my arm is doing better, Ramona? Thank you. I'm very excited that my arm is doing better too. The doctor said actually the stretching helps a lot for sure. I have a glove, like a sock thing on my elbow that I wear when I'm in the garden sometimes. Not all the time, but still. She wants me to make an appointment to see a chiropractor too, which scares me a little bit. Like I've always wanted to see a chiropractor, but I've never tried it. I know it's not really that dangerous, but the neck stuff freaks me out. The other way. Perfect. And then we'll do our ring fingers. And it's amazing because you'll feel this in your wrist, you'll feel this in your elbows. You don't just feel it in your fingers and your hands. Your fingers, you have to think about a puppet, right? And the way that works. If a marionette or something has fingers that move, think of all of the strings that are attached to make that happen. It's incredibly intricate. So imagine how many different types of strings are connected to your fingertips all the way through your hands to make those muscles move and make your fingers do all the things that they do. Okay, and that's it. We're just gonna let it all out and get back to work, kiddos. Okay, let's see here. So the Cairo's fine. John goes all the time and never had a problem. It's so rare. That's what I've heard. It's so interesting because I have, not to brag, I'm not bragging. This is another thing I'm very grateful for. Because I work for the state, I have really good insurance. Really good insurance. And I know that that's not a thing a lot of people have. So I understand. This is not a complaint. It's just strange to me. So we pay for the top tier insurance. And it's through Kaiser. And it covers, like, the deductibles and everything are lower than the other one is, which is great. It covers more stuff. But here's the weird thing. There's one thing that the lower priced one, the lower tier has that this one doesn't. Massage. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, they're like, pay less and get massage. And I'm like, but all the other good stuff is on this one. So we don't have a massage option, but we do have, we do have a chiropractor option. That is incorrect. I done screwed up. Okay, so we're going to release this one. And I knew it was incorrect because of where I was putting that last one. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I read my work again. And if I look back here, I have two loops right next to each other. And we know that this is a L1 knit one type of thing. So that was very incorrect. We'll put it right here instead. I have some fiber in my nose. It's making me need to sneeze so bad. Okay, isn't that odd? It was the weirdest thing. I had to double check it. I don't know why it's like that. I would love to know why. I don't begrudge the lower tier, the massage. I would just like it too. And then we'll knit our last two. There we go. You love chiropractor so much. Boop. Month has been crazy. Your husband had to have emergency oral surgery. Then he went to the clinic last week. Oh my goodness. But he's okay though, Crochet. You went to the chiropractor for a while about a repetitive motion injury in your shoulder, and you kind of felt like their goal was to just keep you coming back every 2 weeks, not to actually fix your issue. And I know that's a problem that some people have had with chiropractors, so I'm going to be picky about who I see. You had an HSA years ago and used it to cover massage. It was great. I do have that. I do have an HSA, but right now it pays for these. That reminds me, I need to call them because one of the payments was not the exact amount that the other payment was. And so they're like, we don't know if this is legit. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? It's from the same company. Look, it's the oral. What is wrong with you? Just pay it. Okay, that looks great. So I think that was 25. No, 23. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Was that 27 that I just did? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I lost track. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we just finished 25, then I should have 7 rows of loops. 1, 2, 3. That same one? Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I just screwed up this last row is what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Working row. L1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now I'm doing the knit 1 L1 6 times. Perfect. Oh, thank goodness, yeah. Medical billing and insurance keep me away from getting the care I need. Always a shit show, for real. Hopefully it'll get better. I mean, it already has a little bit over the last few decades, at least in America. It's still not great, though. Okay, you guys. So there you go. We're just working on the bottom side of our Highland cow. For those of you who are just joining us, welcome.
Thank you for being a friend.
I had a bad experience with a chiropractor just a couple weeks ago. Yeah, definitely look into the reviews on them. So this is what we're making right here. We're making our little Highland cow. Connor MacCow of the clan Cow. Moo. And then we're going to do knit 1 L1 all through here. I'm getting lazy with these again, so we're just going to come down here and estimate it based off of the last row, which we've done in the past. They don't all have to be perfect, right? Over the top, and go into the next one. Best thing about going to school for massage therapy is that you got so many massages because of, yeah, exactly, Roshana. One of my besties is a massage therapist, Wisdom Queen, actually. She's amazing. Like, really, really good at what she does. She's very intuitive. She gets it, and she's so good. And she does it for people. Like, that's what she's there for, is to promote, you know, healthiness and happiness with people. Emotionally, physically, so on and so forth. So for all the right reasons. There's a better Coke. Hi, Jeremy. How are you? Okay, so through the front, like so. Grab this guy right here to use an estimate. Boop. And then up. And we'll go through the back. And loop right over. Guys, this is so good looking. They stopped doing them during the pandemic because we were switching to a new office building. Oh, in-office massage therapists? Yeah. I like coconut prevention. I don't know what it is, but it sounds delicious. Went to Joann's today, and the young lady at the register wore an apron with the Golden Girls all over. That is fantastic, Tina. Oh my gosh. I need to know what fabric she used. Okay. Saw a pattern today for a quilt, and it makes me want to make a quilt. And I can't really describe it, but I will post it in Discord later because it was pretty epic. Kind of like a pride flag quilt. It was beautiful. I've never wanted to quilt anything in my life, but now I do. Okay, so that one's a little smaller than I would normally want it. We'll just yank on it a little bit. Yanking on it always fixes things, right? Just yank on it. I learned that when I was 5. I have a pair of very creepy socks with Dorothy on them. And then we will purl the backside. Just purling right along. Purling right along. Winter, like, I have mixed feelings on taking another craft on. I have no room for it, quite frankly. My poor sewing machine is in storage right now. I don't use it. I love it, but I don't use it. Just yank on it. Concentrate. Okay, yeah, that does make more sense. Okay, so that was row 25. Now we're going to go into row 27, which we start to increase, which is kind of exciting. So we're going to knit one and then knit front back, and that is a type of increase. So I'll go over that with you guys because not everybody has seen that. So there are different types of increases you can make, right? You can do a yarn over, which is going to create an additional stitch. But yarn overs usually make holes right underneath them, and those are great for like seamed areas where you kind of want a design there, but it makes like a hole kind of like in a lace design. So it's very noticeable. In this case, we don't want that. You can do a you can pick up the stitch below it and make one left or make one right. That's one way to make an additional stitch. But if you're doing that, what ends up happening is you're tightening up these 2 stitches because you're making one from below. You're using yarn that was already tensioned out for this stitch. And because there are all these loops on here, they don't want you to do that because you'll end up tightening up those loops and puckering things up, and we don't want that. So that leaves knit one front back. And what that means, you're going to knit through the front loop. Make sure this is where I'm supposed to do this first. Yeah. Knit through the front loop. Don't take this stitch off. Bring your yarn or bring your needle to the back. And now you're going to knit through that back loop as well. Just like so. So you've done 2 stitches in 1 loop, and then you just remove it. They don't slant one way or the other, and the reason that they use this instead of them make one left or make one right is because you don't want those stitches to be tight. They want them to be a little looser, so they don't want you to use up tension from a different stitch. You want to sew yourself a dress, but you keep putting it off. I've done a few dresses. It depends on the type of dress. I'm not really a fan of having to do sleeves, so raglan sleeves are really great for me, but mostly it's not too terrible. I would try it at least once. Elizabeth, knit front back is your favorite for sure. Okay, L1 knit 1, L1 knit 1. So we're gonna L1 like so. Boop. Knit 1 here in a second. There's our L1. Let's knit 1. Then we're gonna L1 knit 1 again. I really am estimating with these loops at this point. Just because I get tired of bringing my stuff out to do it the other way. And I feel like he's a Highland cow, so all his loops would not be the exact same anyway. So that's what I'm going with personally. L1, knit 1, L1. Oh, crap. I wasn't supposed to knit this one. So L1, knit 1, L1. I just did that, yeah? Knit front back. So we're going to knit through the front. And then we're going to knit through the back again. It's another increase right there. And then they want us to do that again. So that's 2 in a row. Holy moly. So another knit front back. Knit 1. L1. Oop. So you got a little bit of a bald patch right there, which is fine. It's the underside. And there's a reason to this madness, I'm sure. Knit 1, knit front back. So weird. Knit 2. Okay. There we go. What's weird about this though is there's only one L1 on this side and there's 2 on this side. So let me make sure that that was correct, that I'm only supposed to have 3 in here total. So I look here, it says 1, there's 1 L1 there, 1 L1 there, 1 L1 there. That's it. There's just the 3. So we know we did it right. You guys have 5 minutes until our final round of the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Make sure that you've hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you are chatting it up with us because it's the only way that you'll be eligible. And also make sure you hit the likes, guys. It just takes you like half a second. Just real quickly. Boop. Who are the 9 who need to hit like? What? It's a super cute crochet skirt on Ravelry. Ooh, there's some really cute skirts and dresses on there. This tattooed orange. I want to see a tattooed orange too. TK was going to make a homemade tattoo gun and tattoo like a ham, like a pre-cooked ham or something for you guys on Cradle. It's like, you are not doing that on this table. This is where my fiber sits. You can't do it on this table. It's not allowed. I want to see the tattooed orange too. Show and tell is up, you guys. Throw stuff in there. Throw the tattooed orange up in there. We want to see it. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you, Bubbles. Not kosher at all. Well, he's a Gentile. There we go. So you're on such a knitting kick right now. You're knitting a kiddo sweater at the moment. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Put the ham on a platter. It'll be fine. Just put shrink wrap down. You'd love to see him tattoo a ham. He could tattoo an orange. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going into row 29. Knit 2, L1, knit 1 7 times. So it's a basic row. Knit 2. We're back into the L1. Bring it to the front. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And this guy comes over like this, and then we'll knit 1, and then we'll do another L1. Just like that. Knit 1, and another L1. I think my last rows of loops were a little short, but I'm not going back. And they're staying the way they are. I think they'll look fine. We'll take a look at it here in a second. There we go. And then remember to take that extra stitch and bring it over. Tattoo a ham on a ham. You need to find a good tattoo artist because you have so many ideas for tattoos that you want to get. Tattooing a ham sounds hilarious. I feel like you should put bacon on it, right? Or turkey bacon on it. Selling ham-scented fiber. The mob has spoken, BK. Bye, TK. No, he was going to make a DIY tattoo gun. I was not going to make or buy him one. He was going to make the tattoo gun on Cradle and then tattoo a ham with it. That was his intent. See? You can buy the silicone skin they use to practice on. It's cheap. There you go. I know. I kind of want to see him tattoo a ham too. Maybe not on this table though. I was like, I don't think you guys understand the full extent of his idea here. This was not just to make tattoos. This was to show you how to make a tattoo. Like one of the prison tattoo guns. He was going to do wine too. He found a tutorial on how to make prison wine. Greenlighting this project ASAP. Do you stab and poke in some rock and ink? The fiber smells like ham, you won't mind. You want to see above knee baloney tattoo on a ham now? Oh my god. That's amazing. Toilet wine. There you go. Toilet wine. I can get you a little fake toilet for you to put it in too. I'm sure they make them. Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem in one of our stitches, and I'm going to show it to you guys here in a second as soon as I get done with this guy right here. So, yep, we're going to knit 1 and then knit 1. Okay, so down here, if you take a look, I have this really big stitch and this very tiny little loop, and all it is that somehow my yarn just needs to be adjusted. Somehow this stitch right here took up, like the loop part got taken up into the stitch itself. And it's going to be at the ends that happens, just because you're using the same yarn on a new row. Like it's the same stitch. So just go through and make sure that those are the way they're supposed to be. They're pretty easy to fix. You just got to manipulate your fiber is all. Once again, when all else fails, yank on it. See? Works just fine. Even on these itty bitties. These itty little bitties. Toilet hooch. You didn't expect them ideas for Craft Hole. Seriously, Brittany, Craft Hole is its own beast. It's amazing. If you haven't watched a Craft Hole, I don't think he'll be back tomorrow because he's still healing, but he should be back on Tuesday at 11. Is it 11 a.m. or 11:30 a.m., TK? Let me know. Okay, so let's get our pearls done. We're going to do the pearl row real quickly, guys, and then we'll go into Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups because it is time, and we have so much to do before we head over to Show and Tell. What the ever-loving F is this bullshit? Maybe we won't. What happened here? Okay, we're going to go back because there's a hot mess right here, and I don't know what it is. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay, let's just release that then because that was weird. Okay, so this is supposed to be an L1. Let's just do this real quickly. Bring it to the front. Boop, bop, beep, bop. Like that. I don't know what happened there. That was really weird, but it's fixed. Let's see the turnaround. Okay, so we'll end it there. Beautiful, beautiful. They look great. So sexy. It's coming along together just fine. Look, he's got a little mouth, you guys. Burp, 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 burp. Okay, it is time for our final round of the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Let's head on over. I had said that I was going to take a hot second. You get out of here with your silliness. Oh, the legal stuff. Oops, I hope that works. It might not. Let's do it again. What? Okay, there it is. Good. Winner! Wiener, wiener, wiener. Crocheted hook. I don't think you went today, did you? Let me double check. And you're not on the list. I think we're good to go. You are our final contestant on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. The wheel was nice about this today. Let's head right on over. Here it is right here in all its beautiful glory, Crochet. You know what's on here. I know what's on here. Our pals know what's on here. So we're just going to spin it. That's a merch code. Congratulations. It's 3 out of 3, you guys.
You're a winner.
Okay, so this is how this works, Crochet. Just message me and I will go ahead and get you a code for merchandise. And the way you use that is, well, there's one of two ways. So if you got a box set and you want me to put your free sticker and button in that, message me and let me know, and I will go ahead and do that. If you haven't purchased anything that I have a hold of right now, then I will get you a merch code. And the next time you make a purchase at bosskittyshop.com, you grab the swag, basically the button and sticker bundle, and you put it into your cart, and then at the end, you put the code in, and it'll take the price off for that, so it'll be free. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. We really, really appreciate it. Okay, so I will see you on Monday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And we are going to head over because we've got to pick our last finalists for the subscriber giveaway. So we've got, this one's for Craft Hole. I'm trying so hard not to sneeze, you guys. We'll come down here. 1 + 2 is 3. 12 comments on Craft Hole. Let's see who it's going to be. Op282009. Op, that's so exciting. Have some confetti. Let's get your name in here real quickly. PP282009. Perfect. And then our final contestant, our final finalist, was during the blue box set. So let's take a look real quick here. It's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. YouTube comments. And then we'll pick our winner. Elizabeth, you're not on here. Congratulations. You are our final finalist. So let me get your name on here as well. And then we're going to go ahead and head on over to this wheel right here. I'm going to take everybody's name off. We're going to come in here and we're going to put the new names in. So I know you guys can't see me doing the names right here. They're off to the side. They go right there. So Elizabeth's on there. Op is on there. Casey's on there. Ramona is on there. Rashana. Roxanne, you're next. Brittany Michelle. And Crochet Hooked. Wow, Crochet Hooked, you won twice tonight. That's exciting. Okay, you guys ready? Here are all 8 of our finalists for the subscriber giveaway for this month. Best of luck to all of you. I'm going to click and spin. Let's see who our winner is. Congratulations to Brittany Michelle. That is fantastic. Brittany, if you're still in here, thank you so much for being a subscriber. We're so excited for you. Oh my gosh. So you get a $30, there you are right there. You get a $30 gift card to bosskittyshop.com. Please message me in Discord. It's really important because I need an email address to send that gift card to. That gift card will work with any purchase that you make. You just pop it right in there. It works just like cash. And it's good for, however, I think it's a year long or something like that. So thank you so much. We appreciate your support and kindness. Remember, guys, that we will have a subscriber giveaway for this month, next month in July, and that it's going to be a box set. It's going to be a big one. And we love our subscribers, and we also love our patrons. Thank you to all of our patrons. You guys are absolutely freaking fantastic. You guys help support the business. You help support the show. We're able to get our proofer finally, as an example, partly because of you guys and the box set and everything. And we love to thank our patrons with little cool gifts. So they get patron-exclusive yarn colorways. They get early access to box sets and to grab bags. In fact, grab bags usually go to our patrons before they go anywhere else. They don't ever make it past patron level. You get free shipping at certain levels. You get flash sales. You guys get Fleece to finished project shows. You get extra throwback sessions of old Boss Kitty Live, and you guys got the first few craft holes as well. So whenever we bring new stuff out, you guys usually get to see it first. You get to vote on a lot of cool stuff. The community there is really just super awesome. And if you haven't checked it out, go over to patreon.com/BossKitty. It's free to look at, to check it out and everything. And you can sign up at any level. There's a lot of goodies there for you. We think that you guys will love it. Thank you so much to all of you for all of your support and love. I think I hear Katie calling you guys. Don't switch. Stay where you are. Tell me you want to switch over. I need to go over to show and tell. What are you talking about? What? Where is show and tell? There it is. Did I get a new show and tell up? Or is this old show and tell? This is new show and tell. Good. Whew. I was a little scared there for a second.
Time to clean up.
Oh, thank you, Winter. Time for show and tell.
Yay!
Here we are in our first show and tell in a week because I haven't been around. Crochet Mom. The first two are my finished wrap and then my newest work in progress, working on a new pattern. Okay. This is gorgeous. The colors are beautiful. I love, love, love that the dark colors are in the middle and then it goes out from there. It's just stellar. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. And it looks so good on you. You know what? We're going to start the night off right with some confetti. There you go. And then this is the new piece you're working on. It's a new pattern. Very exciting. Your stitches are just beautiful. Can't wait to see what it looks like. Elizabeth, 84, is working on socks and buttons and bravery. They are gorgeous as well. I'm very interested in crocheted socks. I'm definitely going to, those will probably be the first ones I make, are a pair of crocheted ones. You guys will have 6 months, about 6 months to make at least one pair of socks, if not more. So just keep that in mind. These are really beautiful. Allison. First pick is my current work in progress, the Evelyn crop tops, or crop sweater using a cotton yarn. Second is my most recent finished project, the tiki top, also in cotton. Third, have to throw in pictures of the fur baby and skin fin. Skin fin. That's adorable. This is so pretty. You are such a magical crocheter. Yeah, I love the lace on this that looks like a chevron stitch almost, you know, but in crochet land. It's so cool looking. Also love your little furry socks in here. And this looks great on you. I love that you have a skirt that matches it and you just have the best smile. It looks very comfortable. And your kitties are so damn cute. How are they doing? Are they getting along? I know that when you originally got Nori, that it was a little, you know, touch and go there as far as them being friends and pals. So I don't know if they're bosom buddies, but they look like they at least allow each other in each other's space. So that's good. Is socks? It is, Ginger. Knit and Craft, my newest brioche sock design, winter inspired, and my hobbit hole inspired wreath I made for the summer. These are beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is some work right there. So beautiful. Hi, Brat. That's okay. You're never too late. Yeah, the detail on this is just phenomenal. If you guys haven't tried brioche, it's totally worth checking out. Hobbit hole inspired wreath made for this summer. TK is impressed. No admittance. Exception. Party business. Does it say party business? It does. Except on party business. Love it. That's amazing. It's beautiful. Yeah, TK's like, I have to make one now. This was Knit Craft. TK says DM him on Discord and remind him that you posted this because he wants to talk to you about it. Ginger, I've been kitchen busy. Battered and fried enoki mushrooms. Oh my god, those look delicious. They're huge. Korean style veggie pancakes. Soy sweet nami dipping sauce of my own creation. Oh my god, I'm so hungry right now. This looks so good, Ginger. And then you charge all your crystals during the weekend's full strawberry moon. Your collection is stunning. Oh my gosh, I'm a little jealous. These are beautiful. Hippo Monkey. I work at a school and I've been there 10 years now. This winter I was on leave recovering from surgery and one of my sweet kiddos sent this drawing to cheer me up. I was in love with it instantly. Definitely something I would wear. So me being me, I bought a lime green sheet set online. And when I returned to school, had that friend and their sister help me draw hearts on the sheet with fabric paint. This week, I got the sewing machine out and made my dreams come true. I even went from purple hair yesterday to blue today. That's awesome. So you designed a dress based off of this beautiful picture that one of your kiddos made for you. It's freaking fantastic. It looks so good. It's adorable. Were they excited when they saw it? It's so cool. Killing's worth it. Finally finished something. Debating on adding some decorative details. Feels a little plain right now. It's really cute though. Even plain, it's super cute. But yeah, you could definitely add a few like top stitches on here. It's super adorable. The ears are the best part. Yeah, it's a little teddy bear. TK says make an oval around the belly button or the belly area because it's the bear. I guess you could do that with felt maybe. Or top stitching, maybe. It's super cute. I know that story is super beautiful. Here's one kitty cat. Oh my gosh, why do cats sleep in the best positions? It's so cute. And started a little bandana headscarf with the Kiki colorway. Yay! I haven't seen Kiki crocheted up. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. I get excited when I see box set colorways. Bubbles! Thor, Odin, and Valley on squirrel duty this morning. Odin is such a good big brother. Oh my goodness, that makes my heart so happy. It's teaching him how to squirrel it up. Evening garden blooms. Lovely. We have some Russian sage in the back and it's getting ready to bloom. I'm really excited about it. This is stunning. And you finished your Lizzie sweater and wore it into the office today. It's so good looking. Oh my gosh, it looks great on you. It was a big hit for the whole school. I'm glad to hear that. Miss Monster sock progress. Beautiful. I love them. These are really cute, actually. I like the booty vibe on them. The booty vibe. And you're taking a spinning workshop in a few weeks, so you're practicing your wheel spinning for the first time in a couple years. More confetti for that one. This looks gorgeous for somebody who hasn't spun in a few years. I mean, even for somebody who has spun, like yesterday. This is really pretty, really consistent. Dawn, got an elephant. Very, very cute. Love it. Second baby blanket, Progress, and a bat. Oh, this baby blanket's beautiful. I love the periwinkle blue in there. I wish I had the flexibility of a cat too. And this bat is super cute. I like that his eyes are the same color as the yarn itself. It makes him look very soft and sweet. Emma, this is what has been happening since Monday. When I said I left my old company, I met my manager and I both did. All the painting and shelves has happened since Monday. We worked together as a manager and associate for 3 years. Now we will work together as owner and manager. P.S. TJE building is 16,037 square feet. This is just the retail front. You're exhausted. Oh my gosh. You have been busy. So what's the business going to be? Like, I'm excited about this. This is amazing. I love all the colors. It's nice and bright. Loon. Coasters that I made for my aunt. Beautiful. Love the colors. Oh, coasters are so cool. Socks that I'm crocheting. I'm making them at the same time because I made one first when I would not finish the second one. That's the problem I have. Second sock syndrome is the worst. Once again, crocheted socks for the win. Love it. 3, I finished the blanket I was making for my cousin. She chose a herringbone half stitch for the border. I hope you all have a good night and a wonderful day. Thank you, Loon. I hope you do as well. And I love the stitch on the end. I think it looks really great. I like that you incorporated all the colors into it. Rashana, my Eurovision CDs got here today, and I started reading the Chronicles of Puritan because I loved the Black Cauldron as a kid, and the movie is based off of the Chronicles of Puritan. I didn't know that. I've never seen Black Cauldron. This makes me so excited, though. Eurovision has some of the best nutty music I've ever heard. It's just so good. And then here's the book. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Book 1. There are books, the book of 3, so I assume there are 3 books. Elizabeth, here's the tattooed orange. Hey, that's pretty impressive. I love it. Oh, the flame on the back is nice. This one's my favorite. Oh, that's so good. It's gonna be a vape shop. Oh, it's so awesome. Mini monsters from Skittles Kid for my next craft fair, a biohazard bear, and Mr. Floyd. They're so damn cute. I like that all their eyes are slightly different. Here's your biohazard bear. I used to work for a company that you could have sold this to everybody there because that's what they did all day for a living. We taught people how to work with hazardous waste. That's pretty awesome. And Floyd. I think this is the only picture of Floyd I've ever seen where his mouth isn't open in some strange way. But his eyes still look super intense. Your kitty always looks so intense. And it's fantastic. And I love that he is sitting on top of a tiger. It's so good. This picture is amazing. There are 5 books. I feel like then that this is a little misleading. It says the book of 3. That's very confusing. I'm kidding. Earthy Gal, the sleeve I'm working on for my cardigan, which is a bit more poofy than expected, and my little one found some sunglasses, and I got some pictures with her first birthday decorations. This is beautiful, though. I love the color, and I love poofy sleeves, personally. Oh my gosh, look at that goon. She's so cute with the strawberry glasses. It's so adorable. It's too cute. Oh my goodness. And happy birthday. Oh, she's so happy. I love the little cow outfit. Hop, what I am working on right now. I'm loving the handle on your crochet hook, and this is beautiful. The yarn you're using on this, the muddling it's doing, it's really, really pretty. Pixie Punk made a few stitch markers for a sports bra, Carol bralette. Oh, for a sports bra, Carol bralette that I'm working on. These stitch markers are amazing. Do you sell these out of curiosity? Because they're pretty cool. And I bet there'd be a lot of people interested in them. And I can't wait to see the bralette done. I love all of her stuff. I think it's just freaking cool. It's amazing. Also, her name makes me giggle a little bit. You guys, what a great show and tell to come back to after a week of quiet. I've missed all of you so much. So remember, you don't just need to be a subscriber. You also need to make a comment on one of the VODs that we drop this month in order to be eligible for the free box set, the subscriber giveaway. So that can be tonight's VOD. Once we drop it, if you put a comment on it, that's all it takes is one to be eligible. If you put a comment on all of the VODs that we drop throughout the month, then you have that many more opportunities to become a finalist. Keep that in mind as well. And if you want an extra entry, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and that you comment on the posts regarding the subscriber giveaway and the box set for this month. Follow the directions. All you have to do is mention somebody else, like tag somebody else in a post. It's one per post that we do, so keep that in mind. Oh, I'm glad you guys missed me. I will be back on Monday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. I do not think TK will be here tomorrow. His mouth is still healing. And then we're gone all weekend. Can't wait to tell you all about the Bend trip. But I do believe he'll be back next Tuesday, so for Craft Hole, which is always really exciting. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Do something fantastic and just crazy random fun that makes no sense to anybody but you, and that's okay. That's all that matters. And then tell me about it on Monday. I love to hear these things. Keep your eyes open in Discord, because I will be posting options for the make along. It's going to be socks. I just need you guys to vote on your top 5 crochet and top 5 knitting. Keep that in mind. You'll have a week to vote starting Monday. I love you. I hope you have a great weekend, and as always, happy crafting. Good night.